global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happenings Today YouTube channel. Ever since Apostle Suleiman announced the attack against his convoy and how 7 persons died, there have been several reactions. But I'm going to give you updates really on what is going on. Don't forget that some hours ago, Apostle Suleiman had called out the Nigerian police over what looks like a cover-up. According to him, that the only survivor of those who did the assassination attack was handed over to the security personnel, that's the police officer, and they shot him dead. And he was asking questions that who did this and why are they trying to cover up traces. Of course, the police also have reacted with these actions, and 1 or 2 Nigerian lawyers have decided to call out Apostle Johnson Suleiman, insisting that they should put him on the arrest him as well. This is quite interesting. And 1 or 2 clergies also have decided to react. In fact, their reactions shocked me. Would I say shocked me? That has been a lot of mindset of most Nigerians ever since Apostle Johnson Suleiman announced the testimony of his survival. Okay, let's quickly hit the ground running. But before we do that, kindly subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. All right. A popular Catholic missionary priest, that's Reverend Father Kelvin Ogu, has picked holes in the testimony of Apostle Johnson Suleiman, the founder of the Omega Fire Ministries worldwide. Recalled that Suleiman, while reacting to the alleged assassination attempt on his life on Friday evening, said, "My life is in the hands of God. Nothing can kill me, or rather, nobody can kill me." His testimony was preceded by an attack on his motorcade on the Waraka Road in Auchi, Edo State, leading to the death of at least 7 persons, including 4 police officers. Reacting, Father Kelvin faulted Suleiman's testimony, saying it was wrong to use other people's misfortune to elevate your own story. According to him, the life of the apostle is not more valuable than that of the police officers and civilians who were murdered in the unfortunate attack. I've always said this here. When giving testimonies, be sensitive. Don't use other people's misfortune to elevate your own story. In their bid to assassinate you, 7 persons were killed, and you are like, my life is in the hands of God. Nobody can kill me. Well, I will not thank God that you survived the assassination. I will rather thank God that you admitted to knowing those that were behind the assassination and shooting. I call on the police and the government to take up from there. The lives of those 7 persons matter so much. The minister's life is not more valuable than theirs. A full investigation should be opened immediately until those behind this are arrested and given what they deserve by law. And for those working closely with the minister, I will always advise you, or will advise you to take necessary precautions, because it seems he knows something that is capable of putting you at risk, which you may not be aware of. That Father Calvin said this on his verified page. This has generated. Let's find out also what the police force has got to say. Well, according to the news, the Edo State Commissioner of Police, AIG Abu Tuyaro, has removed the Divisional Police Officer, Auchi Division, CSP Ayodele Suleiman, with regards to the alleged killing of a suspect arrested for attacking the convoy of Apostle Johnson Suleiman. DPO is to report at the State Police Command for debriefing. A statement by the command's Deputy Public Relations Officer, Jennifer Ewegbo, said that the DPO's withdrawal was part of the measures to unveil and unravel the circumstances that led to the death of one of the surviving members of the gang that attacked the convoy. The outgoing CP, now AIG Abutu Yaro, has ordered the withdrawal of CSP Ayodele Suleiman, DPO Auchi, for debriefing at the state headquarters with immediate effect, the statement reads. The statement urged members of the public to remain calm and patient, assuring that no stone will be left unturned to unearth the circumstances surrounding the incident. Recall that one of the suspected attackers of Apostle Johnson Suleiman was said to have been arrested by vigilantes and handed over to the police, who reportedly killed him. Following the alleged killing of the suspect, Apostle Suleiman, in a tweet, accused the police of trying to erase all evidence that could lead to the arrest of his attackers. It was also learned that the pastor had been in Tanzania with his family and was on his way back to Auchi when this UGM attacked his convoy on Friday at about 5 p.m. along Warake Road, few kilometers to his hometown in Auchi. 7 persons, of course, including the 2 police orderlies, 2 drivers, and 2 female domestic workers in his convoy, were killed during this move. A lot of Nigerians have been reacting to this. Let's feel the pulse of Nigeria. So here's the Nigerian religion. If not Nigeria, a pastor selling anointing water and sticker for protection, yet move around in bulletproof cars and police escort is not deceit to the followers. And that person is, where do you see him selling water? If he wears stickers, he didn't print it free. When pastors is not making it suffering, no one see him. I don't understand what he's trying to write. And that person is, well, the DPO is doing a lot. I don't know what he's trying to write as well. This is Apostle Suleiman or not. The police has no right to kill anyone under their custody. He committed a crime and must not go unpunished. Another person said, you're right, this is pure murder and there's a penalty for such crime. I hope an NGO will blow the matter sky high. The investigation is what we are looking at here. Okay, but you have a lot of Nigerians are really talking. A lot of people feel that there's more to it than meets the eyes. But then again, like what the minister said, I could still remember that I was really thanking God for the life of Apostle Justin Suleiman. Someone in our community was like, what about those who died? Are they also not what's the death and burial and resurrection of Jesus? So why is it that everybody is thanking the Lord that it's not no harm came in Apostle Justin Suleiman's way or his family, but other family members of other persons were lost. Orderlies, some of them were lost. As it that his life is more valuable, and that's Reverend Frank, looking at things objectively and saying, look, and now that based on the video released by Apostle Justin Suleiman some 2-3 days ago, he made mention of the fact that this has started since 2017, and I think that's also what the man of God, Reverend Father, is also capitalizing on. Now, if you can trace back the date back, the incident, this antecedent, and how it all happened, it clearly shows that you have an idea. And some of the human rights activists believe that they should actually arrest Apostle Joseph Suleiman, that he has something to say, that arresting him, calling for detention is actually for his good, for his protection, and not really for, but just according to him, that since there's some things he knows at the background, which may be a good way or leeway for investigations to begin. But I can assure you that Pastor Joseph Suleiman may not leave any stone unturned. His family members are here in the matter, so they may not let things go. He will definitely take charge of the situation. But judging the fact also that Reverend Father have decided to, tell mostly Nigerians that when you're giving testimony, it really has to do with life. Do not don't use the person's misfortune to celebrate your grace or something. That's what we'll wrap it up. Let's put in our comment section what's your take. Have a nice time.